I've seen things during the game that he can look back on with his players and ask them to make one or two of the changes that he wants to implement into the team, into the way they line up. We talked about all defending, all attacking. That hasn't clearly been evident today. We're pleased with the performance of certain individuals, and particularly the younger ones in the second half, that grew into the game and give him something to think about.
And Rudy Garcia, you know, they started the game very well. They looked almost deeper into their pre-season than Real Madrid in that first 15-20 minutes. But are they going to have and we touched on it in commentary, enough goals to close the gap on Juventus in this forthcoming Serie A season?
Possibly not. There'll be a lot of players at Rome that he'll be looking for an improvement from them. We're hoping, fingers crossed, that Destro could be the answer. Iturbe, Dumbia, of course Totti, will be regular again this season. Will be leading the line in his own way. They certainly need someone, Roman, to come up with the goals that can see them really make a challenge on Roma and hold off what they will think will be a threat from one or two others in Serie A, that the big teams looking to improve. But they'll be pleased. They've got the draw against Real Madrid. They've kept a clean sheet, and both teams now will be eager to get the win. I know it's only a pre-season friendly, but when 80,000 people are watching you go about your work, you are nervous. You won't want to miss a penalty. Goalkeepers will still want to be the match winners. So there'll be a laid-back approach while the players are on the halfway line. But for that walk from halfway line to penalty spot, I know it's not a Champions League final, but you still don't want to miss in front of all these supporters, all the people watching at home on television. So there'll still be nerves.
So first up for Real Madrid, showing no signs of nerves, it would appear. Danilo on his debut. Short run up. Straight down the middle.
Short run up. It was almost on the spot, wasn't it? Santis was the player to commit. Went to his right. And Danilo just strikes it down the middle.
First up for Roma, Pjanic. Pjanic looking to level it up. And again, pretty much down the centre as Navas went to his right.
Again, straight down the middle. Full length to his right.
It's amazing how often that particular avenue works in the penalty spot. Now Toni Kroos. Well, that was far from down the middle. That was right in the very corner. And unstoppable, even if De Santis has gone the right way.
Even if he'd gone the right way, he would have had no chance. The perfect penalty from Toni Kroos, and sent the goalkeeper the wrong way.
German with a successful penalty. What a surprise. Next up for Roma is Ljajic. He too controlled, giving Navas no chance.
I thought it was actually more in the corner, but Navas stays. Has the nerve to wait until the kick is taken.
That initial angle was deceiving, wasn't it? Lucas Silva, Brazilian, who's, fair to say, if I'm not being too harsh on him, is yet to really convince that he's Real Madrid quality. With a third of their penalties, pretty much the Toni Kroos route. 3-2 and the 100% success rate in this shootout.
Get a sense the goalkeeper the wrong way, commits. Far too early.
remember, with all the names that left the game at half-time, these are not the players who would normally be stepping up early in a penalty shootout. There's no Totti or Ronaldo or Bale out there. The penalties have been okay and successful up to now, and it continues. Mattia Destro makes it 3-3.
Punch in the air after he scored that goal, which shows how serious the players take it. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to be the one that misses. What are we going to get from Isco? A regular, normal penalty or something different?
One of the most talented magicians in world football. It would be an irony if he were to miss. Good attempt though from De Santis. Guessed the right way. Just enough power from Isco to beat the goalkeeper.
This is better from De Santis because he doesn't go too early. He reacts to Isco taking it. If it's not a good penalty, he has a chance of making the save.
So, will the success rate continue? Florenzi. Oh, needed the help of the upright. Crushed back into the net of Keylor Navas. 4-4. Sudden death.
Strike from Florenzi. Off the inside of the post, hit with power as well. The goalkeeper was never going to get there for that one.
Karim Benzema next up for Real Madrid. Short run up. Comfortably dispatches that beyond De Santis. Now Roma have to score.
From Benzema, very little backlift. Technique excellent. Again, right in the corner from Benzema.
Here comes the Argentine, Iturbi. This has to hit the back of the net, otherwise Real Madrid win. No mistake. 10 penalties taken, 10 scored. Okay, who fancies it now?
It's the subs. It's the first 5 that have been picked have all gone.
With due respect to Nacho, we are now in the very depths of Real Madrid players who would step up and take a penalty ordinarily. Frame of the goal rattled again, but it bounces down off the bar and in.
A spectacular finish from Nacho. He does exactly the right thing. He puts power behind it as well. We've seen a couple of attempts come off the post, one from each side. They've still found their way into the back of the net.
6-5 Real Madrid. Here comes Paredes. Put himself about in open play. Can he put himself about his penalty kick to keep Roma in it? Oh, and Navas was so close to saving that. On we go, 6-all.
It was one of those, wasn't it? We haven't seen too many of them, weren't it? Kids. Starts up on the run-up, checks his stride, hopes the goalkeeper goes one way and he can slide it in the other. He just about gets away with that one.
Terry, when you stutter like that and the goalkeeper stays absolutely stock still, it must be so unnerving.
Panic.
Yeah. Here comes Lucas Vazquez, a youngster. One of the less experienced players out there. Guesses right and makes a comfortable save. The first miss of of this penalty shootout. Well, does De Santos want to take this?
He does. And his teammates look quite happy for him to take it. I think those that haven't taken a penalty yet are quite happy for him to take responsibility if he wants it. Nope. Keita has pulled rank.
He asked the question though, didn't he? The 38-year-old goalkeeper. Leave it to a youngster, 35-year-old Seydou Keita, to win it for Roma. No mistake. So 2 points for the penalty shootout win for the Italians. Just the 1 point for their shootout defeat in this International Champions Cup. And just to rub a tiny bit of salt into Real Madrid wounds, it's a former Barcelona player who strikes home the winning penalty, Seydou Keita. Roma prevail on penalties. Trusty left foot of the veteran Malian Seydou Keita, after Morgan De Santis inquired over whether he could really garner all the headlines after saving that final Real Madrid penalty from Lucas Vazquez. 7-6 for Roma on kicks. These pictures just underlining what Terry said. This is a pre-season tournament. These are professional footballers and they want to win any which way or how.
See how happy De Santis is after making the save from Lucas Vazquez, who was the unfortunate player to miss. We get away together as a group of players, as a squad, in general, not just the players, the staff. You start to build a relationship at this stage of the season. We're with each other 24/7 over a period of a couple of weeks. Really build a good spirit, a good bond between the club, between the players and the staff. To build on that coming into the new season. Good spirit shown from Roma. They're delighted to get this win.
Well, we said earlier that Rafa Benitez will come under huge scrutiny. I hope not too much.